What's going on, guys? My name is Quantifier Plays, and today I'm making a different type of video than I usually do. So I thought to myself, usually I make videos on gaming news and things that are going on in the community, and I thought I should change it up a little bit and make a top 5 or top 10 countdown and just do something different. So today I thought I'd bring you guys the top 5 games that I've ever played in my life. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The fifth best game I'd have to say would be Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops is special to me because it's the game that got me into the Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty, it's very stereotypical. You think of this the average 12-year-old in his basement just playing the game, but a lot of different types of people play this game, and regardless of what anyone thinks, it is a very popular game, and that's just how it is. I personally enjoy Zombies better. I like the Treyarch installments of Call of Duty, so Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, I've played all of them, so they're pretty good. But yeah, Black Ops, it was one of the first games I ever played on my PS3 whenever I got it a while back, and it got me into the franchise, and I'm just really glad that I jumped into that because I absolutely love Call of Duty for what it is. So coming in at number 4, I'm going to have to say Battlefield 3. So Battlefield 3 was the first Battlefield installment of games that I had played personally. I've heard about it before, and right now, actually, Battlefield is starting to creep up on Call of Duty, and it might be the new, stereotypical first-person shooter that you buy on a yearly basis. But it's not there yet, but we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, Battlefield 3, I really enjoyed that game. At the time, I was playing Black Ops 2, and I went on Battlefield 3. I wasn't really knowing what to expect, but I went on there and I saw how you can destroy a lot more things than you can on Call of Duty. You can fly planes in online sessions, you can drive cars, all that stuff, and I thought that was really, really cool how you can do that in an online session in Battlefield. And I thought just the way they had the game set up was much different, much better than Call of Duty did. And I really just got sucked into that game, and I really enjoyed myself while I was playing it, and I played with friends. It was very fun. So yeah, that's number 4. Alright, coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to say Call of Duty Zombies. Now, I know it's not technically a standalone game. It's more of a mode bundled in with the Call of Duties that Treyarch makes. But, I have to include this in some way, shape, or form because I absolutely love Zombies. And I love the storyline behind it. I love the way that, you can go into a map and you can play it and you have things to do. You have Easter eggs, you upgrade, you got quests, you got all these cool things you can do. And I absolutely just love how they have the whole mode set up. I really enjoy myself, and especially with friends. It's so fun. You can get, you and your 3 other friends, and you can go into a game and say, hey, we're going to do this Easter egg. We're going to unlock the trophy. We're going to get all the perks. We're going to get the upgraded bows, the upgraded this, that. And it's just so fun. I just love how the game is set up, and you just killing zombies, and it's just fun. And I just can't stress enough how much I enjoy that game mode in Call of Duty, and I absolutely praise Treyarch for putting it into their games, and I just absolutely love it. So coming in at number 2, I'm going to have to say The Last of Us. Now, The Last of Us is a very different type of game than the other games that I have on this list. This game is more story-driven than anything, and also had a multiplayer aspect. I personally did not play the multiplayer. I'm sure it's good, but I never did because it was some kind of conflict with the certificate or something with the game. I don't remember. Anyway, I played the story mode, and that game was absolutely incredible. I mean, Naughty Dog did a wonderful job crafting that game. The graphics were very good, and especially for a last-gen console, the graphics were phenomenal. And another thing as well, they had an expansion pack. I never bought it, but I've heard really good things about it, and if it is anything like the actual game itself, then it's very good. But if you're looking for a different type of game that's more story driven, and it's more you play alone and you just listen, it's kind of like playing yourself through a movie, and it's just fun. It's you and this girl, and you're going across the landscape, and you're trying to get her to these people because she's she hasn't been affected by this disease, and it's just so fun. I just can't stress enough. And if you're looking for a different type of game, I would definitely recommend The Last of Us. It is a phenomenal game, and that's what I have for number 2. Alright, so my number 1 game that I personally have ever played, the best game, the most fun, honestly, this might take you by surprise, but it is Grand Theft Auto 5. So I know Grand Theft Auto is a very controversial game. You know, it's got violence in it, it's got sexual references and stuff like that, drug use, all those types of things. But the fact is, it's a fun game. You know, if you get some friends and you go into this game, you're going to have an absolute blast. And honestly, you know, if you play this game, you should know, like, very rarely do people go into the strip clubs and, you know, do the drugs in the game. It's more just driving around, you know, doing heists, doing missions, stuff like that, earning cash, RP, leveling up, and it's just a really, really fun game. You have this giant world to you that you can do pretty much anything in that you want to do, and you have about, I think it's 30 players in a lobby now, and you just go to town. You have friends in there you can play with, and it's just so fun, and you know, it's got almost an infinite amount of possibilities you can do in that game. And for me, it's at number one because of the replayability. This game is, you can play it over and over and over and over again, and you'll still have a blast. You know, they implement updates relatively, you know, frequently. It's not completely frequently, but it's enough to where you have fun with the game. And it's just, I really enjoy it. I mean, some people don't like it, some people do like it. But personally, for me, I love going into a session with friends and just having a blast and doing all sorts of things that are fun. And I had to put this number one because I've had so many fun times on this game, and I could recommend it to anyone as long as you're mature enough to handle the content that is handed to you in that game. So this has been my top 5 countdown, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I put a lot of effort into this, editing it. And I'm just trying to make this channel better every day. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, please, and I would absolutely love that. And I'll see you guys later.